the 4Bs went in Yacht Club. Amazing. Well, technically it was only 1B, it was just myself. But anyway, the younger Bs wouldn't have appreciated it. But I've just got off MSC Euribia, the new MSC ship for 2023. So that means Yacht Club was brand new as well. But what was my thoughts on it? You'll find out towards the end of this video. I paid $1,300 to get in Yacht Club. How did I get a price so good? Again, find out as the video goes along. But next year, take a look. $2,500 per person for 7 nights is your average price you're going to pay. So prices are going pretty high for Yacht Club, so they need to be at the top of their game. But were they? Were they cutting back slightly? Was there consistency across the board? In some areas, there wasn't. Find out what areas shortly. I'm going to give you the tour. So pretty much on every MSC ship, Yacht Club is the same. It's always at the front of the ship. There is a few minor exceptions. For example, Preziosa has the restaurant at the aft of the ship. But pretty much you're enclosed. You don't have to leave Yacht Club at all. You can be fed, watered, entertained in Yacht Club. On Euribia, for examples, there is cabins. They are the Royal Suites and the Duplex Suites on 12 and 13, but that's technically not in Yacht Club, even though you've got a Yacht Club room. Then it's Yacht Club proper on decks 14 and 15, mainly the suites. And then 16, 18, 19, you do have some more suites. And you have the top sail lounge, the restaurant, and the open deck areas. So, should we take a look around? Well, let's head on MSC Euribia. First of all, we're going to head to the lifts. You get priority if you're in Yacht Club. So all you need to do is tap your card, press the floor that you want to go to. It tells you the lift. And supposedly you get priority, which it did sometimes, and let's just say sometimes you didn't, or just didn't know what was going on. So take a stroll now into Yacht Club. We're on deck 16, and on deck 16, it is the start of the communal areas. You're firstly greeted by the lovely people, the ladies and gents, at the concierge desk. Basically the reception for Yacht Club. There we go. Wonderful greeting. Hello, Mr. Thomas. And this is the desk where they will be able to sort pretty much anything out for you. Anything that you require, they will sort it out for you at the concierge desk. And if they don't know the answer, they will phone or find someone that does. Absolutely love that. That was one of the best benefits, I think, of Yacht Club. A few steps away from the cabin. And just go and ask the concierge or just go for a chat with them. Lovely people. Anyway, we're in the top sail lounge now. And as you can see, it's got stunning views to the front of the ship. Now, if you're in the Caribbean, Dubai, you're going to get some beautiful views. I was in Northern Europe. Now, I love the cities of Northern Europe, but the ports, well, they're not the greatest, but still, it was so relaxing here. I especially loved the top sail lounge of an afternoon. You were never without a drink. There were service, as you could imagine, was really, really good in here. Some really friendly staff on hand, and there was always snacks as well, some fresh, some crisps, and of course, as you do have the drinks package, there was always a drink in front of you. And of an afternoon and evening, you did have a little bit of music. This is also where the captain comes in, and you get to meet the whole team in Yacht Club as well, so don't forget to not miss that. Normally the second or third day that you're on board, depending on where you embarked. Heading up the steps, the Swarovski steps. Did I pronounce that correct? Anyway, very bling. It's up to deck 18. Of course, there's no 17 on MSC ships. It's unlucky in Italian, a bit like the 13 for British ships. And take a look, this is the Yacht Club restaurant. Various sized tables up here, and once again it does have those amazing views out to the front of the ship. The Yacht Club restaurant is anytime dining, so just turn up within the times. Breakfast, when I was on board Euribia, was 7 till 9:30. There we go, look, some beautiful breakfast items, and of course if it's not on the menu, just ask. Most of the times they'll be able to find what you'd like. Lunch between 12 and 2, and dinner 6:30 till 9:30 of an evening. Now we're up on the Sundeck, deck 19. This area, really like this area. I have got a slight gripe, and I'll get to that gripe shortly. But as you can see, this is the outside area. Large space. It was never busy up here. Maybe it was due to the sort of coldish weather we had. But there we go. You can relax on the sunbed. You're going to get pretty good service up here as well. And once again, it's those views out to the front of the ship. There is the pool. Like any MSC pool, this is a salt water pool, so make sure you do bring those goggles. Also, you did have up here the hot tub, which was very nice. I wouldn't say it was boiling, but it was nice. And then you've also got those private cabanas, which you can use up here on the Sundeck, and you've got your tables and chairs. Now, my slight gripe up here is the fact of Euribia is going to be in winter throughout 23 and 24. Summer in 24, it's heading to places like Norway. It's not going to see permanent sunshine, as you can see from the itineraries there, until Dubai, where it heads to in November 2024. Now, you'll see in a minute, they have the grill, which is the outside area. Pretty much towards the end of this cruise, it was too cold to be sat out there. And you're also not going to be lying out there. So kind of quarter of the experience in Yacht Club is not going to be used in these colder climes. Should they adapt these ships that are going to the colder climes and have maybe a roof, maybe something they can pull across, a bit more heating up here, because you're kind of getting less of the experience. What do you think? Do they need to be adapted? Let us know in the comments below. But this is Le Grill, open for breakfast, buffet style, and also open for lunch and snacks in the afternoon. I did like it up here. Looks good, doesn't it? That is MSC Euribia Yacht Club. Now, pretty much, as I said before, the Yacht Club's the same on all of the MSC ships. You can see to the side of me here, this is the Yacht Club on World Europa. And apart from a few soft furnishings differences, maybe some of the restaurant might be, or the topsail lounge might be on a slightly different deck, it's always going to be at the front of the ship, and it's pretty much the same. If you'd like to see what it's like on World Europa, don't forget to click in the corner and we'll give you our full look at what it's like on World Europa. And while you're there, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's completely free of charge. We've got some amazing cruise content coming the rest of the year and in 2024. And I've just booked another cruise for 2025. So you really want to be subscribed to our little channel, Cruising with the 4Bs. Two main types of suites in Yacht Club. I'll take a look at the deluxe suite shortly, but this is the interior suite which I was in. And I told you before, the cheapest way of getting into the Yacht Club and the best way is in these interior suites. Now, on some of the newer ships like World Europa, there's less and less of these interior ones, but there's still a few on Virtuosa, Euribia. It was a pretty good size. Maybe we'd have liked it to have been slightly bigger. There was only myself in there, but if Rachel, my good lady, was in here as well, it would have been a little bit tight, especially tight if there was 4 of you in there. I'll go through some of the room perks shortly, but as you can see, there's the desk area, European plugs, and also American plugs. There was quite a lot of storage as well, which I really did like. There was drawer space. Yeah, no complaints at all with the storage space. You did have those slippers included, and a nice little bag as well. There was also the TV area, which had a vast array of channels. British channels, German channels, Spanish channels, you name it, it was on there. Phone use as well, so you can phone out. I'll head into the bathroom shortly. There is, of course, as always, the climate control. And this little button, I always used to forget doing this, so half the time I never used to get my room made up. Press that to be made up, or if you don't want to be disturbed, the lights go on outside. And this is the bathroom. Yeah, pretty good sized bathroom. I always like the bathrooms on MSC. They're practical, they do what they say on the tin, and of course there was a shower door, no shower curtain. So All in all, it was a good 8 out of 10. I liked this interior suite, and normally you can get it for a good price, and it's a great way of getting into Yacht Club. This now is the Deluxe Suite. This had 2 in there. Thank you to Sail Away with Dan and Joe for letting me have a quick nose around. As you can see, lovely beds, nice comfy area, and it's pretty spacious, as you can see in the suites, and a nice area to sit and just chill out. I had a little area to chill out, but would you be chilling out in a seat in an interior room? I don't think you would be, but here you definitely would be. So lovely area. This is the desk area, and as you can see, once again, there is the included coffee maker and the drinks which are included and get stocked up every day, whatever you drink. There is the European plugs and a nice desk area or an area for putting on your makeup for a night out in the ship. And there we go, there is the area to sit and chill, and a good sized balcony as well, so you can take a look at those beautiful ports as you sail in. Once again, good storage, no complaints on the storage there. Drawer space as well, so big thumbs up for that. And as we head into the bathroom, a nice big shower area and some high quality products. Yep, a good bathroom, big thumbs up. Really like this look of this room. Let's take a look at some of the things that are included in your suite. There is the fridge stocked up. You can take drinks out of that. You get a coffee maker. You can also pre-order 1 bottle. I pre-ordered Jack Daniels, which is in your room. You get a daily newspaper. You get little snacks in your room, little chocolates of an evening, always included, and a little goodbye note and a little goodbye treat as well. And don't forget, you want to follow us as well as on YouTube. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram and Twitter, Cruising with the 4Bs. The other perks you do get with Yacht Club, drinks package is a massive one. You get the drinks package included, big thumbs up for that. You get your own area, you can be escorted down to the shows of an evening, and then you get your own area in the theatre, which again I thought was an excellent perk, good view. And one of the top perks, I went there every day. I'm not really a man who heads to the spa, but I certainly did on World Euribia, and it was great. You can just book it with concierge and you head down there. You do get an hour at a time, but no one comes in and throws you out if you're longer than an hour. And also you get escorted and bookings in the speciality restaurants. So you do have to pay extra for these, but some great perks. So our final assessment of Yacht Club on MSC. What did we like? Well, I liked a lot of things. As you can see throughout this video, the service was amazing. Just going to concierge and them sorting out anything that you need, being taken to the theatre, small things like that, amazing. I loved the cabin. It was a little on the small side, but in general it was a nice cabin. It's a great way of getting into the Yacht Club. The top sail lounge, lovely place to relax in the afternoon. The food was of a pretty good standard. Maybe I was hoping for a little higher, but in general, it was of a good standard. I love the fact that you could drink and they would give you a canapes. Great. I just love the fact that when you're in a normal MSC ship, not in Yacht Club, it's a bit crazy. I do enjoy a lot of aspects of that, but then you can go through there. It's just nice and calm. Really, really calm atmosphere, and everything is all in one place. I love the furnishings of it. I love being on top deck as well when the weather was nice. It was nice and chilled, the hot tubs. Really, really good experience. The thing that really excels out for me is that service that you do get from all of the crew on board. So well done to all of the Euribia crew. You did absolutely amazing. So in general, I love the concept of the Yacht Club. And if I could afford it and have some good prices, I will 100% return to Yacht Club. A couple of things I would like to improve. As you saw on our review, when we headed on board the ship, it was a little bit rushed. It wasn't really the sort of Yacht Club experience I was hoping for. It wasn't your own sort of private room, because of course you are paying a lot of money for this. So that needs to be slightly improved. Once I got to Yacht Club, it was kind of There's your cabin. There was no one to greet me. I didn't know whether I could take drinks out of the fridge, etc. Some of these really small things. Now, you might be watching this and thinking, oh, come on, there's so many things going on in the world. Why are you moaning about that? And I totally agree. But once again, we go back to the prices that's going to be for the next few years. These are not cheap. So you want everything to be just right. The inconsistencies as well. For example, I never had the number of my butler. Now, would I have used it? Probably not. I wouldn't have been calling her, but it wasn't in the room. That was one of the things that's advertised. Other people on board that I spoke to have been on Virtuoso Yacht Club, so that was quite superior to actually Euribia. Things like they never got fruit in their room. Some of them didn't get the drink order. Part of it, you do get the bottle obviously in your room. They never got the drinks order. They never got the email beforehand. Afternoon tea now is only on sea days. That again has changed. Now these are really small things, but if you're paying the top dollar for Yacht Club, all of these things in my eyes need to be consistent across, and they can be rectified really, really easily. You might go in Yacht Club and find all of these is absolutely perfect. So all I'm saying is prices are going through the roof. Don't take your eye off the ball and make sure that everything is consistent across the board. That's my thoughts. What are your thoughts on Yacht Club? Have you had a great experience? Will you be splashing out the cash to head in Yacht Club? Love to know in the comments below. Really grateful if you press the like button, and if you haven't already, what are you doing? Press that subscribe button. It's free of charge. We have so much more content coming on this channel, so make sure you hit that notification button. And on the screen right now, if you take a press, you will get our full review of MSC Euribia. See you soon on Cruising with the 4Bs.